You now rocking with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow. And I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on non-fiction radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster. So of course, shout out to Monster. Every track I hop on, yeah, I go bonkers.
If you took Hollow and Touch put on the Rap Olympics, they would destroy Juice, Eminem, everybody. If you took it through any era of battle rap, they would just
hold up, M?
They would destroy Eminem. Clearly.
Not make it a good one, destroy.
They would destroy Eminem. Like, you gotta understand, Eminem is an icon. He's the Elvis of rap. And people have this iconic thing of him in battle rap, but just because he battled, but he wasn't a great battler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lost to Juice twice.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people make it look like he's done what MURDA MOOK has done in battle rap, or what Loaded Lux has done in battle rap, or Hollow the Dog.
Yeah, it's definitely a different genre of battle. Yeah.
He's a great rapper. If you told me it was on a track, then I'd be like, I'm gonna go with him. But a live battle where he's never been great, I'm gonna take him. Like, it's two different entities, man. Like, Eminem, I got a lot of respect for him. I think he's great at what he does, but no.
Would you like to see more established rappers, so-called established rappers, get in the ring?
I'll be honest with you. I believe that due to the fact that their profile is so high, their egos won't allow them to really go through what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're a great rapper in the industry doesn't make you a great battler. It's two different worlds. And you've seen it with Joe Budden. Joe Budden's a dope lyricist, one of the best. And I'll be honest with you, like, you know, his first round was good. No energy, no performance.
That's it. That's what I was telling him.
It was kind of terrible.
Yes, indeed.
You know, the shit he was saying was dope, but it wasn't whatever. It wasn't that, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm going to say it again. I said it plenty of times. He reminded me of the old uncle at the barbecue that was showing his young nephews, I could still do this. I could do this.
But you know what? You know what's crazy, though, is that if Joey would really, Joey's a gifted writer. If he would really put the work in and actually get his feet wet in the craft, I think he'd be successful. You know,
he needs a proving ground.
I mean, whatever you want to call it, man. Like,
no, he needs to establish.
He needs battles. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. That's
especially when you're doing a smack format. These fans that show up to these events, even though if it's anonymous, they're expecting that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot. And I got to speak to Joey a few times. He's a good dude leading up to the battle. And he actually expressed to me how difficult it really was to prepare for it. Because there's no like a beat actually helps you. And it helps you add to the song. You get to ad lib. You get to add highlights that you get able to, you know, if you got a great engineer, he's able to make that much better. When you're battling, you're controlling the crowd and nobody understands your lyrics. And you could see the frustration. He made a huge rookie mistake, and his ego got in his way when he stated, if y'all keep booming, I'll put the mic down. That's a rookie mistake, bro. You did that on Smack, you would have got killed.
Yeah, definitely. They ran you up out of there.
And like, you know, I believe that, you know, Joey can make the transition. I just think it's going to take more. Like, when I stated all 4 of the Slaughterhouse members would lose, I was absolutely dead serious. It wasn't a shot. It was reality to me.
Royce thinks he's like ready.
I think, believe it or not, I actually think Royce would do okay. I think Royce, I think he's dope, you know what I mean? But I think he's another one that's going to need some time. I honestly, if I was to pick 2 rappers to do it, it would probably be King Los, who I think right now is the best, honestly. Like, I've been listening to his stuff ever since Prep put me on.
Right.
And King Los is on another level. Like, I don't know if you guys even know who King Los is.
I haven't really heard. I heard of him. I really haven't heard of him.
That dude is on another level. I would say Los, and honestly, I would say Drake. I think Drake actually writes similar to that format.
Thank you.
And I think Drake is phenomenal. He's the best rapper right now.
Yo, people gonna kill me, but that's why I like you, my nigga. Yo, for real, Drake is crazy. I think Drake will eat a bunch of these niggas because his format of writing is already there.
I'll be honest with you. I think, you know, if the MOOK and Drake was, I think Drake would beat me. A lot of people think I'm crazy saying that.
I think it'll be a good one. I can't pick one yet.
I think Drake is a better writer. I think MOOK is obviously, you know, a great battler, but I believe Drake is the closest it's either Drake or Los are the closest to doing it. And if you was to sit down and write and match pen games, I think Drake's pen game is better than Mook's. I think it's better by a lot, actually. And I think, everybody gives Drake shit because, he's not a street kid, he's not this, but you can't take away the fact that he's phenomenal at what he does. And I think he's so in tune with the era. And yeah, I think this is another advantage. People are going to laugh right now when I say this. He's an actor. And a lot of his stuff is acting. It's acting based. No, seriously. He's on the grassy. He goes into character. He does different type of things. And with battling, you're literally going into character. Definitely. And I think Drake can actually emulate and do different things and form his own style. That's why I think Drake will be successful. People take that away. Like, there's a lot of rappers that can't be actors. Nas, you know what I mean? Like, it's a hard transition. Right. Drake can do both, and I think he can actually add that to his writing and be able to be successful. That's why I think, if that would ever happen, Drake knows where it gotta happen at on Smack where it counts. But I think Drake will win. I'll put my money all day on Drake. I think Drake is that dope. To be honest with you, I got a lot of respect. I'm a big fan of Drake, and I really believe that he has all the tools to make it happen.
Have any of you guys talked to Drake?
I've never met Drake. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Drake likes me. I don't know. I think I'm too outspoken. But I've never met Drake. I know Smack's met Drake. I heard he's a real good dude. Hollow's told me about Drake. He tells me the same thing. He's a good dude. But I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Drake. Maybe we'll cross paths one day. But I definitely think Drake is the closest to making that full transition. It's either him or King Los. I think King Los is just his pen game. He'd be Lux, to be honest with you. Him and Loaded Lux would be fucking incredible. Like, I don't know if, like I said, man, we gotta get a chance.
Being that we on this path, though, my bad. But being that we on this path, what do you think about that boy Cassidy, man? And this disaster thing, like.
I honestly think Cassidy took the easy way out. I think he should have been battling Mook. I believe Cassidy's strategy was, okay, first of all, they gave me X amount of dollars. But I think Cassidy is Cassidy. He can control that. He can ask somebody. But I believe Cassidy picked somebody with a name that big, because Dizaster's got a very big name. Yeah. But if you really break down Dizaster's skill set, his penmanship isn't up to that level. His performance and certain things. That's why if you ever notice, Dizaster always wants unlimited rounds, because he says a lot of regular stuff and then he hits you hard. Yeah. So if Drake, I think Cassidy picked a matchup where he knows he can out-rap the individual easily, but it's really up to his performance, because that's what Dizaster does. Dizaster's very witty and disrespectful, and he understands the performance aspect of it. But in terms of what Cassidy, I think, did was, he's like, okay, I can definitely out-rap circles around this guy, but he's gonna have to do certain things. Like me personally, if I was Cass, I put a time limit in that battle. Definitely. Because Dizaster's going to feed off energy of the crowd. He's very good at bouncing off of different things. But if you keep him in a short format, where your pen game has to be accurate. You have to be on point. Dizaster's not that dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when he came on Smack against Rex, it was just like, whatever. And I believe, like, if I'm Cass, I think Cass really took that option. Like, okay, I know I can out-rap this dude. It's just matching this. And you know what I mean? And I really think that he kind of ducked Mook in that situation. I think him and Mook got to see each other. I think that's the battle everybody really wants to see. And Mook is definitely one of the greats. He's the NBA logo. Like, he's the Jerry West of battle rap, man. So I'd like to see that eventually, to be honest with you.
Rocking with the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. Gotta love it. Yeah. You now rocking with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow. And I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster, so of course shout out to Monster. Every track I hop on, yeah, I go bonkers. My flow, the Superman of the game, so I can't forget G and Lois Lane.